is going on, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez, back with another MLB player prop video for you. Today's Sunday, May 28th, 2023. And as always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We will kick things off with a recap from our plays from yesterday and then dive into the Prizepicks board today. Talk about a few plays that I like, and I'll share with you the reasons I like them. We'll spend about a minute going over our partnership and new promo with the good people over on Thrive Fantasy. So if that sounds good to you, then I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, and click that notification icon. Go ahead and get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let us jump into those plays from yesterday. All right, yesterday's plays finished 1-3 on the day. Let us just recap these plays. Took the over Josiah Gray strikeouts versus the Royals. Finished with 4, so did not go over that. Took the over on Rizzo's hitter fantasy score. He, along with the rest of the Yankees, forgot to show up yesterday. Another subpar day from the Yankees offense. Rizzo did not go over his fantasy score. Took the under on Dean Kramer's 27.5 pitcher fantasy score. Finished with 29 thanks to that quality start bonus. Looking for him to give up an extra run, to be honest with you. I thought he'd give up a little bit more production to the Rangers, but held his own for the most part and got over that fantasy score. So the only prop that did work out for us was the over on Pete Alonso's hitter fantasy score, as he did hit a home run. So that is now 2 days in a row that we've gone over our 4-bagger swagger calls. And so that was our only bright spot on the day yesterday. 1-3 overall. Not the results I'm looking for. Definitely, I know not the results you're looking for. Hey, and I'm just going to throw this out there. Full transparency, vulnerable moment here. Anybody looking for some work? Anybody looking for some some work in providing MLB content, MLB research to a YouTube channel, to a Discord? As I try to get into more sports and bring you more content, it is a little harder to research 4 or 5 different sports and bring all that information to my members and to my viewers. So if you know anybody, if you're interested yourself, drop a comment below. Feel free to join Discord. Link is in the description. Send me a private message and let's have a chat offline if that suits you well. All right, so let us move into our new partnership with Thrive Fantasy, and then we'll jump into some player props that I like for today. All right, promotion with Thrive Fantasy sounds a little something like this. 100% first time deposit match up to $250. Use promo code Chavez. Deposit more than $25 or more in that in your account, and you are all set up. You're going to enjoy a very friendly payout structure. As you can see, you're going to get a little bit more per your perfect slips as you would on other platforms. And in addition to all that, you get access to free squares on the daily. So when you sign up with Thrive, deposit that $25, use promo code Chavez, you'll get that free square. And what I did with my free square is I just paired it up with one other play on the Thrive Fantasy board, and I 3.2x my money on my first entry. So as I like to say, Thrive is making it really easy for you to make money on your first entry. Very friendly structure over there on Thrive Fantasy. So use the link on the screen, click it. That's also in the description. Use promo code Chavez. Enjoy a 100% deposit match up to $250, some free squares, and very friendly payout structure only over on Thrive Fantasy. All right, here we are over on Prizepicks dashboard. Let's take a look at these props that we'll talk about in today's video. So as always, if you do not wish to listen to this video, or you just want to see what we're talking about here are the 3 player props that I will be going over today. Now, if you want to stick around and find out if I like the more or less and the reasons behind that, then I encourage you to do so, because here we go. Let's start off with Marco Gonzalez, 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. I like the less on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and we will break this down together. All right, here we are over on props.cash. If you're interested in using props.cash and all their amazing tools, please do so. Use promo code THANKS25. Goes a long way in helping out the channel, and that gives you 25% off your first month over on props.cash. All that information is in the description below. So let's talk about Marco Gonzalez, 4.5 strikeouts. I like the under on this one. Here's why. Not a very high K strike, not a very high K pitcher this season, only averaging 0.56 Ks per inning, which is pretty low. He's also going up against a Pittsburgh Pirates lineup who doesn't strike out a lot. I know 20.2 seems like a very high number, but it's 24th in the MLB in terms of whiff rate, which is actually low. So that is working in favor of the Pittsburgh bats. Now, one thing I uncovered here is the walk percentage, the bases on balls percentage. So Pittsburgh does a very good job of forcing pitchers to pitch to them, not swinging a lot at junk, I guess. And so this is good for top 6 in the major leagues, drawing walks, really suppressing the strikeout potential for opposing left-handed pitchers. And so a few things working against Marco Gonzalez. And then in terms of just what he's done at home, I've been looking at the splits like, I do basketball splits home and away. And I think that's an important thing to consider, not always to base your pick off of just the split, but factor it in. So over his last 4 starts at home, Marco Gonzalez has only gone over this strikeout prop 1 out of those 4 starts. So 25% hit rate there. And then in terms of his ERA, he's going to give up. He's averaging 3 earned runs at home over those 4 starts. Hits allowed up there, and then walks. And so I look at all this. I think it favors the Pittsburgh bats. It suppresses the K potential for Marco Gonzalez. Go ahead and give me the under 4.5 strikeouts as prop number 1. All right, second prop on the board I want to talk about is another strikeout prop for Merrill Kelly. 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. This one, I like the over. Let's head over to props.cash and we'll break this down together. All right, here we are over on props.cash talking about Merrill Kelly strikeout prop. I want to show you what his full game log looks like, 60% hit rate going over this. And then I want to show you what his away game log looks like, 40% hit rate, and the difference between home, 80% hit rate. Now, this game is being played in Arizona, so home game for Merrill Kelly. Gone over this in 4 out of 5 games, 80% hit rate, averaging roughly 6 innings per start, 6 innings, 7 Ks per home game. Walks are a little high. Hits allowed, not too bad. Not too bad. Giving you less than 4 hits in those starts, and then his earned run a little up there. So don't be surprised if a couple of runs get put on the board against Merrill Kelly, but we're really just focusing on his strikeout prop here. So in addition to his outs per game, addition to his strikeouts per game at home, let's scroll down here and take a look at what right-handed pitchers have been doing against Boston this season. Over the last 4 starts, you got 11, 15, 18 strikeouts combined over the last 4 start for your right-handed pitchers. So if we want to go ahead and do the math here, 18 divided by 4, that's 4.5 strikeouts right there. So we need Merrill Kelly to give us 5. I think he can get it done for us at home versus the Red Sox. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and put that on the board for the more 4.5 pitcher strikeouts. Merrill Kelly as prop number 2. All right, for our final prop on the day, it is going to be both a hitter fantasy score and a 4-bagger swagger call of the day. So Byron Buxton over hitter fantasy score of 7, and we're looking for him to get it done by way of home run. And let us head on over to props.cash so we can break this down together. All right, here we are over on props.cash. I got to tell you, man, it was a little hard finding a 4-bagger swagger call today. I had to dig a little bit, and hopefully this one is going to hit for us today. So let's look at these numbers together. So over his last 10 games, Buxton, in terms of his hits, he's given us a total of 4, 6, 8, and 10. 10 hits in 10 games, giving us one in each of his last 10 games. So that's his average there. In terms of his hits, runs, and RBIs, because that has a lot to do with how fantasy score is going to be added up, you can see that total he's giving you 4, 8, 11, 13, 14, 19, 21 total hits, runs, and RBIs, good for an average of 2.1 over those 10 games. And then home runs, giving us 2 home runs in the last 10 games. Now, if we filter this out for home, drops down to 1 home run, giving us 9, 10, 11, 12 hits, runs, and RBIs. and then also 4-6 total hits in those home games. Now, looking at his splits versus Berrios, this is what kind of caught my attention. So in 9 plate appearances, 857 slugging percentage, 286 batting average, 1 double, 1 home run, 2 RBI. So it's a pretty small sample size versus Berrios, but what Buxton has done against right-handed pitching this season, you can see that he has 9 home runs, he has 17 extra base hits, batting .243 with a .257 ISO in 161 plate appearances. So sample size versus Berrios is small, but it looks good. But Byron Buxton's numbers versus righties this season looks a little better. So makes me like the over on his fantasy score even more. Home run odds currently plus 380 to go over on this one. I like it. Let's roll the dice on Byron Buxton as our final play on the board, as he is our 4-bagger swagger call of the day. We look for him to hit his fantasy score by way of home run. And that'll wrap it up. Those are our 3 player props that we want to roll with today. Over on Prizepicks, we got the under Marco Gonzalez pitcher strikeouts, over Muir Kelly pitcher strikeouts, and then over Byron Buxton's hitter fantasy score. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts on these plays. Best of luck to you all today. Should you tail any of these plays, drop a comment and let me know. And until tomorrow's MLB player prop video, Chavez is